So I always feel really bad in my English class because it's an online class and we post in a forum created by the teacher, and more often than not, we have discussions every week based on our reading and the essays we're reading. And to be able to discuss things that are going on in class and also the essays and hear everybody's opinion. And I always feel really bad every week because a lot of the topics are things that I'm very passionate about. So, for example, this week was about the idea of going green and environmentalism, and how some people, and especially in the essays we were reading, don't necessarily think that going green is the right way to go about saving the environment, in terms of sometimes the items that we purchase that we think are green, perhaps in producing them, isn't necessarily a green item. So we are discussing that, and the thing I've noticed is week after week, we all share opinions and answer the questions that the teacher asks us in paragraph form, and more often than not, I'm probably the only student there that answers in more than 3 paragraphs. So literally, I will have a wall of text. So for example, this past week, because going green and the environment is something I'm very, very passionate about, most of the students that I've counted so far have written 3, maybe 4 paragraphs and maybe some lists on suggestions on ways people can be green. Cool. What do? I write 10 paragraphs. No problem. And I feel bad that I do that because it's like, I just write this giant wall of text, and then I always get concerned that no one will be willing enough to read that much. But it's because oftentimes these topics are something I'm passionate about, so of course I have a very big opinion about them. So going green is very important to me, and what we can do as individuals is very important to me, and what we should be striving to do as taxpayers and customers and consumers is very important to me, and how we should be demanding in our supply and demand what we want from the manufacturers. And that's the thing, is I wanted to make it clear that there are so many things we can do as consumers and as taxpayers that people don't realize, and there are so many other ways, and I just had to share it all with my class in this really long post. And it just keeps happening that way, that I write all of these really long posts, and week after week, I'm always feeling very lucky that someone actually responds to those forum posts, because I go out and we're graded on these forum posts and how we also interact with other students in their forum posts. So I go out and I read everybody else's posts, and I'll comment on the ones that I feel are ones that I'm interested in commenting on. And sometimes people don't necessarily make it through mine because I tend to just write an essay in this forum post. And I mean, we're already writing a large number of essays with very long topics, so I don't know. Does that ever happen to any of you, where you just have a lot to say about a particular topic and all of a sudden, whoa, I'm just going to spew at you, which, I mean, happens on here clearly because I talk for hopefully under 4 minutes, and that could easily be 10 paragraphs, but I try and keep these videos short because I feel like if the videos are any longer, no one will pay attention, because sometimes I feel crazy. So, I don't know, let me know down in the comment section if you ever had this issue in class where you just were very opinionated about something and decided to share it. Hope you all have a great week, stay excellent, and don't forget to be awesome.